Welcome, everyone, to this circle of resilience. And today we would love to take you on a little gratefulness journey where this is the final day that we planned, but as we experience this whole circle through, nothing goes as planned. So there are at least two more that we would like conversations we would like to share with you, which are the conversation with Marika and me. But there's also many other women and men on our wish list. So we will continue doing this. And if you feel called to, you can send us an email. We would love to meet you. But today we would like to, share our gratefulness with you with two awesome exercises. Um, yeah, so that's what we want to do with you today.
Yeah. Yeah, and we thought after, having all these beautiful conversations and so listening and talking ourselves, we felt like, oh, now we can do our own conversation, but how nice would it be to just take a moment to really feel the gratefulness or the gratitude and just kind of, take a moment to enjoy that, to not go from one thing to the other, to the other, to the other, to the other. And then, sometimes I have a session, or a summit or something, and then you have to watch it in one day. And then I always get more stressed than inspiration from it.
Yeah.
So we really felt like, oh, we want to do it, we really want to do it a natural way, to let it evolve, let it emerge, more than that we, you know, make it happen.
Yeah.
We like making things happen, but in an emerging kind of way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and why gratitude? Well, one of the ways of the ways to well-being that we came up with is relationships, and an essential part of relationships is gratitude, is expressing your gratitude, um, for the people in your life, or the things in your life, and maybe even for the fact that things might happen in your life. So in Dutch you can say a priori gratitude. It's like you're already grateful for the things that are still going to happen, and you don't even know what's going to happen exactly. um, and Yeah, we included a little video on the site, from Soul Pancake. I really like those guys. They do great social and, you know happiness experiments. And they did this research that um, if people are happy and then they express their gratitude by writing a letter, and then they um, speak out that letter so they tell the letter to someone, their happiness really goes up. um, but actually, if you're unhappy, then it's even more of an effect. So if you don't feel like you're having such a good day, but you take a moment to, maybe just to write some points of gratitude, or a letter to someone to express your gratitude, that makes your happiness level just go up. It's not like, oh, you can do that and then you'll be happy. But if you really feel like, you know um yeah, you get to this place where you can feel the gratitude, then it just, levels up. So we like expressing gratitude. We express gratitude to each other a lot, just because it's nice to let somebody know that you're happy with them in their life, in your life. So yeah. So we want to take you, like, into a little, meditation, coming into yourself. um do you have your pen and paper next to you, your little booklet, um and a pen? um yeah. And take a so that's close by, but you take a moment to like tune into yourself, to just feel your body where you are. Maybe you're sitting on a couch or a chair, or like me on the ground. And just breathe a few times. Not You don't have to change anything about your breath. You're just present with it. And then you focus your attention to your heart center. And if you've watched more of the videos, you know that there's all sorts of ways to connect there. So find your own way. Maybe you want to bring some light. Maybe you want to imagine your breath entering you from the back of your heart and flowing out through the front of your heart. Yeah, like in the flow. Whichever way works for you to really expand this heart area. I like putting a hand on my heart, in the area. So I kind of remind myself that that is the place I want to be. And then you also bring the energy of love and compassion and gratitude in your heart. And while you do that, you let somebody come up that you're grateful for. Somebody in your life who is important. And who brings a smile to your face. And maybe there's a few people that are kind of standing in line to join your heart area. You know, just pick one for today. And you can always repeat this because it's so juicy to do. Yeah, and then you open your eyes and you bring yourself back to this moment and just start to write. Um, and a good sentence to start with is, I am grateful for you because. And of course, you can write this in your own language if English is not your first language. you want, you can, start the sentence again. I am grateful for you. Or you can say, what I admire about you is. So you can, keep yourself writing. And try not to think about it too much. Just write. Just like open your heart, really like open the gates of your heart wide open, and just let it flow. Maybe you're writing something down that you had not really thought about before, but it comes up and it really, um, yeah, feels good to write it down. Yeah, and then for this moment, you can finish your sentence. You can always come back and do more. Um, and just read it again, what you wrote. And then you close your eyes once more and imagine the person that you wrote the letter to in front of you. And imagine that you read them the letter. Mm. So if that gives you a good feeling, we invite you to do it for real. Just pick up the phone and tell them, or when you see someone, to say, listen, I need to tell you something, because this is what my heart feels when I think of you. And then there's one thing that I love, what you can do with letters like this, especially if you have also, written something about what you admire in someone, is that you kind of cross the name. So you have written dear blah 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 blah, and you cross that name out, and you write your own name on top, and then at the end you cross your own name out and you write their name there, and then read it again as if they have written it to you. And the funny thing is that we can only see these beautiful things in people if we somehow have them ourselves as well, because you cannot give words to things that you don't know somewhere inside of you. So if you have told someone that you love their creativity and you love their, I've written the lust for life, um I can only write that when something in me also knows that. So that's a little twist you can do, um just to feel, yeah, to also do this gratitude for yourself.
I like it. Yeah. So it's such a powerful too.
Yeah, yeah, it's I think we grow up in a world where the criticism is so much easier. I mean, you learn as a small child, you learn that you did not pass a test, or you did not know this, you did not know how to spell a word right, or but we actually express so little gratitude for the things that people do, and how they, affect our lives, or how they open our hearts, or, that they don't do anything special, but just being who they are makes a difference. So yeah, I'm very pro expressing gratitude.
Yeah, I know why. Yeah, I love it. It's yeah, let's continue this
Yeah.
journey. um I will definitely read it out loud to the person. um it already feels special to do it, to think of it only, and then to say it. Must be because it's a person I truly love but don't see that much. Yeah, so I'm already looking forward to it. But I'm trying to put that thought aside, or maybe not aside, but holding it next to me on my chair. There's space. So we can move into another tool, actually a tool that I love to do. We do these exercises together as well. We do it in many different ways. But this is a really seemingly simple one. But actually, if you do it um, in an honest way or authentic way, I don't know, I think an authentic way is the best word, then it's so powerful. It's so powerful.
Mm.
So yeah, I will explain what this is, what is so powerful.
For the people that have not seen much of us yet, we really love simple but powerful things that you can do.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe more even like a medicine basket kind of thing than a toolbox.
Yeah. Yeah. But a yummy natural medicine. Yeah. Yeah, so what we will be doing is, again, grab our journal and a pen, and we will do the whole alphabet from A to Z. Are there other words to pronounce? No, I think Z and Z are all of them. And for each letter of the alphabet, we will think of something that makes us grateful, that we can feel our gratitude for.
Yeah.
And just to open you up a little bit, it's not so much about filling the whole alphabet right now. If there's and not necessarily in the order that it's in. I'm not someone who does it by the natural order. So just let things come up and allow yourself to finish it even later. So maybe a few hours from now you think, oh, that's another thing I'm grateful for, and you just add it to your list. Or maybe you have a few with one letter and nothing comes up with another letter. So give yourself permission to do it however it shows up now. And another thing that I want to give you up front is that you can think of many different things. So the easiest ones for me are always first using my senses. So things that I feel so grateful for, to taste or to hear or to smell or see, or feel, and not only feel on my skin, but maybe also feel inside myself. And then now that I'm talking about inside ourselves, maybe see if you can feel things you are grateful for about yourself. And I know that's not always easy, but I know there are things. So and then of course there's you, there's other people, there's experiences, there's people closer to you, or people who, the postman who delivers your packages, anyone who might have crossed your path in one point of time or another. Yeah, so there's many different ways to look at things or look for things that you're grateful for. And I think looking for is not the right phrase to put it in, but to trust that you will find it once you connect to your gratefulness. So like we did in the meditation, connect to that place. Maybe let's do it again. So take a nice seat. You can have your pen and journal ready. First, find that spot again, your heart, or maybe it's somewhere else for you, but to me it's in my heart. Connect to that warm, maybe expanding feeling. Take your time. And when you feel connected, you can open your eyes again and start writing down the alphabet and all the things that you are grateful for. Maybe you can also think of things that have happened to you the last month, or maybe last week, the
Mm.
last 24 hours. That all the nice, yummy things that you are grateful for come up. It can also be like words, concepts. For example, I have curiosity. I'm really grateful for that. So anything that you can feel, basically.
Mm. Yeah, and I always love that sometimes I go into like censorship in my head. I go like, nah, I shouldn't write that. But then let it go. Oh yeah, I can write that. I can, you know, just writing that I'm grateful for my heart.
Mm. Funny, I'm just now writing down my skin.
Yeah.
I already have 4 things with an S today.
Yeah. I had to write mine in Dutch today.
Mm.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't come in English, it comes in Dutch.
And I love how that change of language opens up another,
Hmm. Yeah.
no, another, it's the same things but a different world somehow. Yeah. Mm.
I'm just saying, don't censor yourself. And now I was thinking with the N, I got like Netflix. I go, no, I can't write that. I'm this conscious being. I can't be grateful for Netflix, but I am. I love, sometimes just, I love, I've always loved reading, but also in movies, I can just kind of be in a different world at some, and Netflix makes it really accessible.
Mhm.
So
True.
it's on my list today.
Good. Yeah. 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 As long as you can feel it, it's
Yeah.
okay. Or I don't know. I'm searching for words today. I was about to say legit, but legitimate, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I I give you permission. If you don't, then I will give you permission. Mm. It's funny. I was thinking, oh, there's a lot of people and words, but not so much experiences. Oh, but the last few days were, I felt not so alive and vital as usual. So then my head goes, oh, those were heavy days. But in these heavy days are always these tiny little things, like my bathtub, and being able to rewatch a concert by one of our favorite artists, Fia, and having the time to rewatch it. So there's, yeah, again, if my head goes, oh no, that road is blocked, gratefulness kind of opens it up again.
Yeah. And the beautiful thing is that actually for each of these things that you're writing down now, you can write them a thank you note. So it keeps expanding. It's not like, okay, I've done that, now I go, it's finished, but you can keep expanding. Yeah. Shall we do a quick read of ours?
Yep.
Well, mine is not going to be like an alphabetical English order, but
you will read it anyway.
Yeah, I'll read it anyway. Yeah. So there's actually two that I don't have yet, but so I start with the breath, and then books, then creativity in circles, dreams, dolphins, the divine feminine. I'm grateful for English. I'm grateful that I can speak and think and express myself in that language. Expression, Fia and Firona, the global connections that we've made, and the goddess, for the heart, for intuition, for joy, for my kids, for the light, for myself, for the moon, and Meraki, that's my creative, like,
business.
Business. Okay. I love the word Meraki because it means, that you leave a little bit of love in everything that you do. And I like that. So then there's Netflix. And then ochtend, which is morning in Dutch. Permission slips. I love permission slips. And quirky birds. I've been drawing quirky birds.
I will steal that one. That's a good one.
And Kuan Yin, she's here. She's the goddess of compassion. I love her. And then roses, paintings, my tears. I'm grateful for my tears. I've cried quite a bit the last days of what's happening, and I can feel that they release and that they clean and that they clear out. So I'm grateful for my tears, that I can cry. Then for the fire, for water, for IJssel, that's my last name, but it's also a river in the Netherlands, and I always love watching that, so I'm grateful for that. And then the last one is for the ocean, for the sea, and for my sisters.
It's so funny by sharing, I kind of get to snack from your gratefulness. I can be not a priori grateful, but I don't know how to connected grateful, or yeah.
Infectious gratitude.
Yeah, I'm infected by your gratefulness, your gratitude. Yeah.
You want to share yours as well?
I do. I have not all of them, but I have a few which have a lot. So I'll just talk about it. Amber's retreat I got as a gift from Marika. That's my first. Being seen by others. Bed with soft sheets and my bathtub. Curiosity, chocolate, my clients, and connection. The dunes, which is my magical place to be. Essential oils like lime. That was my oil today. Family, my feet, the concert by Fia. Fire. Goddesses, heartful people. Joy. Menno, who's my boyfriend, is humming. He kind of likes to hum, not sing, but And I love that sound. And his hugs. And the moon. Nature's soothing love, which I got to enjoy this morning. Paint and plants. The quirky bird for Liz. Yes, she will not. I hope she will not watch this before she gets it. Sisterhood, silly jokes, sunshine, and my skin, and those combined, perfect. Sunshine on my skin. Trust and walking, being able to walk. And being able to breathe, but I didn't have any space left at the B. So, yeah. And I'm sure it will expand.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like I went because I've been writing things down when you were because it is infectious. It is such a nice just to take some time to really sink into, okay. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. It's a nice page in my book.
Yeah, and today is my S day because I also had Shakti and Sulis, which are my goddesses that travel with me this year, like 2021, and my birth year.
Mm-hmm.
Always draw a card for them. So they're also S goddesses. So
Mm.
the S is definitely the most today.
Mm. Yeah.
I will make that sound today.
Yeah. Well, have a good time with that.
I will.
All right. So, well, thank you very much for watching. And so we will still do our interviews, but we have been, as you kind of noticed, we've been feeling a little bit like this the last few days. And we actually had more fun just coming up with this experience. But you'll hear more from us. And thank you for watching for now.
Thank you.